Workers. Oops. Free. Yo, Mr. Baum, what's up? I'm doing good. I'm just relaxing. Having a little bit of a relaxing stream here. It's way too hot outside. How's the weather where you at? Yo, Droopy Tantrum. How you doing? We're just having a good vibe tonight. I'm winning. Heck yes, I'm winning. Look, all I need to do is just this. And then this. Just kind of all of this. I know I've gotten to the point where it all goes on automatic mode. The numbers, they mean they let you know how many squares are white surrounding it. As you can see, number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 white squares. So it's like Minesweeper. It's like Minesweeper, but there's no bombs. The numbers also count themselves. Yeah, Mr. Baum, I've been playing it off stream for sorry, I've been playing it off stream for a while, throughout the weeks. Let me check my hour count. I've been playing it for 19.2 hours. I should probably put up a timer. I've been playing it on and off during work or waiting for stuff. It's I don't know, it's a good vibe. It calms me down. It allows me to think and I don't know. You can't really miss the mark. Well, you can't miss the mark. Something like this happens, you know, you get red numbers. The problem is when you get like something that does work, something like this. This is probably wrong, but it does make sense with the numbers. You only know if you did it correctly if you complete one of those entire sections, like those regions, and then they turn into a, I don't know, a graphic. So there's stuff behind this. For example, I got this region for 98%. I should probably complete that then. Only 9 tiles left here. Let's see. There's probably a way to resolve this. Only one here. 3. Let's look at the scene too. Okay. Those open. Maybe that's why I haven't opened this one up yet. Dude, if it would destroy my progress, I would not be putting on the chill music now. This would be stressful. Imagine that. But I'm kind of competing though. This other friend of mine, Lux, he He's also playing it. And let me check. I think he put in 25 hours already. Let me check if he got further than me. Uh-oh. Let's compare achievements. Oh no. He's already 27%. I need to hurry. Oh no, wait, I know one at 27%. I am still ahead of him. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Baum, nice video about the GeoGuessr. Yeah. You also check out his video. First one he uploaded in a while. I gotta beat him. I am like only 1% out of him. Although I have high hopes because I've put in less hours than him. I really want to resolve this bit down here. I could try and guess. It's only 9 tiles. Because if I like guess this one, I'm not gonna be able to remember what I guessed if I did it wrong though. Then I'll have to like get rid of this entire section instead. Well, I could do that. It's just the bottom 3. Never back down. Let's go. See, it was wrong. Now I have to clear this entire area. It's okay. Because I don't know what I did wrong. Dude, nice, Mr. Bow. I could have taken a picture of it, but I'm lazy. It's fine. It's fine. It's all redoable easy anyway. Although I'm now unsure. There's 2 in here, which means... Oh, hold on. There's only 2 in here, so this one's clear. Some of it might be resolvable through the right side here. Oh, yeah. Kind of weird. I'm not seeing it right now. I must have filled it in for some reason. I suppose we know there's 2 of them over here. So 1 here. Alright, all of the 5s are in this bit because of the 8. Which means this. And then 2 of them are down here. So the other 2 are up here. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is starting to look like it. I'm missing 1 that I had before. Because you can see up top, I have 10 tiles remaining. But I had 9 tiles remaining first. Oh, hold on. One of these is missing, so both of those should be in. Yeah, this is it. So which was the one I guessed? You want to try a math equation? I'm bad at math. You can try me. Did I guess this one? Or did I guess this one? It was one of them. Yeah, let's go do math together. I think my audio is a little low here. Enjoy the vibes a little louder. So guys, did I make this one white, or did I make this one white? I forgot. Screw it. I'm taking a picture. Just in case. See? I did the exact same mistake. Alright, let me walk that back. Alright. So if that wasn't it, then this one must be it. Unfortunately, that doesn't solve the rest of the puzzle for me. Well, damn. There were 2 mistakes in there, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh, they're being... 2 of them in here. That means 1, 2, 3... 1 of them there. Definitely should be over there then. Because this one's already seeing this one. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it doesn't need to be though. There's a good reason this I didn't solve this part. I mean, I hate guessing, and I'm not using the hint button. I refuse. But sure, I think this one was correct. No, wait, hold on. I think this one was correct. One, 2, 3. Well, shit. There's just these 4 tiles. I can guess them. Because only one of these is blue. This one still needs to... Oh. So since this one needs 2 white ones, it could be like this. There you go. Goose. Get honked. Nice. So, my plan is to like stream every night, Monday to Friday. But then this weather happened, and I'm like, let's not speedrun tonight. I'll be too worked up, and I'll have this bright light in my face, heating me up even more. So I'm like, let's just relax tonight. I still have this project open. Maybe some of you decide to stay. Maybe some of you go away. It's fine. We're just having a relaxing evening. Man, I kind of want to finish this larger blob on the left here. There's only 12,000 numbers left to clear in this blob alone. This song is a bop though. Yo, Droopy, are you still coming up with that math problem? Because I think everyone is mentally prepared now. Almost finished. Oh damn, that's something you gotta prepare. You're not just submitting your homework, are you? Just dropping a link to your homework at a random stream. Propose it as a challenge. Man, that's smart. That's a 300 IQ move. Boy, where are we continuing? You know what? Let's go back to the bottom again. I'm sure we can finish the bottom. I kind of want to like have an enclosed bottom. Refocus over here. Waiting for Droopy to submit his math homework. I see. Because it's 1, 2, 3. The can't all 3 be there? There we go. One here. Oops. Misclick. Something in the way of my mouse. Still drinking Monster Energy though. I've got watermelon flavor. The red can. I tried Red Bull the other day and the like the energy down that I got afterwards, it was headache inducing. I just can't drink any other energy drinks anymore. My body's all tuned in for Monster Energy, I guess. A blessing and a curse. And I don't want to make some progress here, but I need to find an opening. Makes me want to just go somewhere else completely. Like up top here, you know? The very first one, look. The very first one is free. Look at that. We just saw top left. Dude, this is a big square though. 3,000 squares. It's a big commitment. You can see this number at the top right. 43,000. That's the amount of squares we have left. It's a number that started at 62,000. And that's pretty insane when you think about it. These numbers are free. Zeros and nines. We want those. High density of numbers here. Compared to other fields, this is a very high density of numbers. Interesting. They are all number 2. This is actually the first region. Region 1, Region 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is officially the next one. Look, one. This one's just free, sitting here. We've got a new opening. Let's go. To make some headway. So satisfying to just start clicking through it all. God damn, Tropy, what are you cooking up for us? I'm starting to get a little bit afraid here. Do we need more than a calculator for this? Oh god, there we go. James, Carl, and Kyle are going to trade. So JC and K. James has 5,000 apples. What a mad lad. Carl has 7,000 mangoes. Kyle has 13,000 bananas. James trades 2,000 of his apples for 1/3 of Carl's mangoes. Hold on, 1/3 of 7,000. That's a weird number. All right. Sorry, okay. Carl with his new of apples, with his new bunch of apples, trades 600 mangoes and 1/5 of his new apples, which was 2,000 apples. For 3/8. With 3/8, which is okay, that's a bunch. Of Cal's bananas, Cal then trades 3/4 of his mangoes and 4/12 of his bananas to James to get 1,300 apples and half of his mangoes. How many apples, mangoes, and bananas does each person have after the trade? For next challenge, don't use calculator. I think you had one typo there when you went from the first message to the second there, but I can figure it out. Well, it's easy. These three people at the end, they decide to start a communion. And thus their resources are shared, and thus they have at the end 5,000 apples, 700 mangoes, and 130 bananas. That's the answer. Shared resources. Although I'm curious about the first one, like the 1/3 of Carl's mangoes, because that's 1/3 of 7,000. How much is that? Is that actually a whole number? It's not even a whole number. How does that work? Does he cut one in 3 pieces? Because that's 3,233.33 of the mangoes. Did I read that wrong? Yeah. 1/3 of Gal's mangoes. They'll never see each other after this. Keep their apples, mangoes, and bananas to themselves. Forgot to mention. Oh. Well, they're not friends like we are. But I guess... I actually got to like... I actually got to this number in my head. I think. But it makes, yeah. Like, do we round down the trades here? do we round it down? What are the rules of the trade? You can round down if you want. Well, well, that's just an unfair trade then. All right, fine. Well, you could You could make this math problem a little easier if you divide it by 1,000. Like, let's say James has 5 apples, Carl has 7 mangoes, and Carl has 130 bananas. I mean 13 bananas. Because it's all just padding, right? It's all just padding with 1,000. You can do it easier in your head. Although when you trade 600 mangoes, you gotta keep in mind that you're trading 0.6 of a mango. 1,300 apples is just 1 apple and then 30% of an apple. I've given up on the math problem, by the way. I'll let Mr. Baum figure this one out. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, the thing is, Droopy, I can't activate the math part of my brain and do this game while I'm doing it. And I don't want to lose to this friend of mine who may or maybe not be lurking tonight. Fun fact, his name is Lex, which is also the name of my my 6-month-old son now. So who knows, maybe I just name my next child to my best viewer. Oh, that's a big promise. I'm gonna explain that one to my wife. Yeah. I know we're having a daughter, but how does Droopy sound? Let's call her Mr. Baum. I can already imagine the conversation. I mean, assuming I'm getting a daughter, it'll be extra hard to explain. I'm just saying. I met Lux while streaming years ago. I used to stream like 10 years ago. And then I dropped it. And then when we were looking for names, the name was just, I don't know, just kind of worked for both of us. Weird how that works out. I'm stuck on this bottom part here. Tantrum though. Give me Droopy's having another tantrum again. Whenever your child acts out. That works. Man, I'm not seeing the opening. There must be more multiple, right? Either that or I've made a mistake somewhere. But I'm not gonna assume that. What if I was my own best viewer? Well, I'll just get confusing. I'd have the same name as my son. All right. Fun fact about that. My dad's name is also Peter. So I know exactly how that feels. Not even kidding. Do you think there's any problems like a normal Minesweeper where you can't solve it because it's a truth? I actually know for a fact that that there's a lot of Minesweeper games out there that have this problem. But a true grid, through like a good Minesweeper grid, circumvents this problem by having it generated without such need for such guesses. Because it's kind of an anti-design, right? It makes a game of skill into a game of luck. So, fun fact about that, Rupee. I lied when I said my dad had the exact same name. It's spelled different. But yeah, you kind of say it the same. Yeah, Smudgehead, also welcome. It's not regular Minesweeper, that's true. But the game was not in the list of available games to choose. This is Minesweeper if there were no mines, so they also count themselves. Like a 7 here means 7 white tiles, including the tile itself. And the only way to know if you really made a mistake is to complete one of these sections. If you complete one of those entire sections, then they turn into a graphic to let you know that you did it correctly, and then they are locked out. And the goal is to, you know, clear all of them. And it's quite a lot of work. So I forgot where was it? Where was it just playing? I think it was up here somewhere. Oop. Also, counting themselves would confuse me so much because I've played too much Swamp. Me too. Oh, I've got this game. Hold on. Let me look it up in my. Oh, you can see my mouse on the screen, but I'm actually looking at my Steam library. I've got this game, this Minesweeper game I played for like over 100 hours. Let me look it up. Minesweeper Collector. Played for 293 hours to get 100%. Damn. Let me put a store link in there. Now that's a good Minesweeper game. If I started streaming like a few years earlier, I would have streamed that one. But you get used to it. I had trouble starting up this game as well because of that rule, because they count themselves as well. But I got used to it. I can do it without counting now. I can just do it with looking. So that's good. You think 100 hours is bad? You've played over 1,500 hours of Minesweeper Online in less than a year. Damn, Smaya, you some Minesweeper veteran. I bow down before you. Wait, Minesweeper Online? Is there like... how does one play Minesweeper Online? What's the gimmick then? Do you play other people? Other people same grid? Like a time attack or something? Oops. I get like chess online. But Minesweeper Online. It's the website. There are other board sizes and time attack thing called arenas and idle game-ish progression. Oh, well, damn, that sounds very addictive. Ever, Droopy says, ever think of playing a game called Kinito Pet? It's fun, but it would be careful with streaming it. I don't know what the hell am I? What am I going to find out when I put that into Steam? Kinito Pet. Psychological horror. God damn. All right, let me tell you one thing about me and horror games. I'm so bad at them. Smudget, you only have a problem if you if it starts ruining your life. I think Minesweeper enriched my life. It's an axolotl. Is that what that was? It is, right? It's a weird fish. Well, it looks a little bit like it. So I'm talking about the little guy in the trailer from Kinito Pet. Dude, an axolotl, that's a fish and a half, dude. I saw this fish for the first time in an anime once. I was hooked. I want one. They look so silly. Oh yeah, I was talking about horror games. So this one time I bought this horror game. I thought it was called Amnesia. Back when horror games and like horror reactions were at a peak. And that's when I dipped my toes into the water there. Well, apparently I got really immersed. So immersed, in fact, that shit scares me, man. I'm the type of guy that gets scared at a lot of things because I'm too immersed. It has its upsides and downsides. It works at a lot of games too. I get really into them. I can really immerse myself into a game that I like. I don't completely lose myself in it. Really care about the lore and stuff like that. But it also makes me cry at movies. So you win some, you lose some. You've seen one of those in real life, Baum. Those axolotls? Also, such a funny name. Axolotl. Dude, we need one. I'm making an executive decision right now. Axolotl. We need to add one to the stream. Let's see, save image. Oh my god, it's a wrong format. They can be so ugly too. The website has no guessing as an option. That's good. I suppose that like excludes the 50-50 things, right? Let's add an image. If anyone has a better image of the axolotl, I'll approve it. Hold on, where did I put it anyways? Images folder, there you go. Boom. Jump scared. Where we're putting it? We're putting it down here. We're putting it over the hand button because we don't need it. I'm taking requests. If you can find a better axolotl or a cuter one. Feel free to mess up my stream. Oh, that's way too many. I feel like we should add a cute one though, not an ugly one. This gives axolotls a bad rep. I found a better one. Oop. There we go. Ooh, thanks for the follow. Also, I improved the axolotl. That's better. It's looking the wrong way though. It needs to look at well, whatever. So yeah, about that no guessing rule with Minesweeper. I really like it when Minesweepers are like no guessing complete instead of just randomly generated, because it can be kind of unfair, you know, when you clear a whole grid and then you're left with a 50-50 shot of actually making it. Where to paste? I should add slot machine noises. I'm putting it right here. The axle deserves to be in the middle, actually. In fact, y'all could just see my progress at the top of the screen, right? I mean, that's all that really matters. 27.9%. So the thing with that that game link I sent, it has I think it has like these power-ups that let you like guess one for free, and then you use it for those game-breaking 50-50 shots. Oh, wait, you can't post link in the chat? Uh, just add, I don't know, just add spaces in between it or something. I don't know. I'd say DM me, but I kind of think that's just the same problem, right? That reminds me, I should at some point create a Discord, right? Although I think I'm still way too small for a Discord. That's true, Smerjet. There's sometimes like, well, sometimes you can count. It tells you how many bombs are left, right? And you can sometimes count like, oh, there's then probably just one bomb in this little corner, which makes it like a 1 out of 3 shot. Something like that. There's a trick to it, but still a guess. Thanks, Ripper. Yeah, I shaved, you can see. Got rid of the beard. Got rid of the stubble. Also improved my lighting a little bit. I had the one key light. What am I doing? I'm not making any progress at all here. Let's redouble our efforts. Let's go back into this little corner here and clear it. This is the corner we're clearing. I'm not seeing any links, so I don't think it's working. Mr. Baum. The ops are after you. Oh. Don't get caught by the ops, Droopy. Don't let them catch you pasting your homework in the chat. Exactly. Exactly, Mr. Baum. I saw this different axolotl though. I should probably add it. I mean, every axolotl needs a friend, right? Otherwise, they'll just get lonely. And a lonely axolotl is a sad axolotl. Yeah, let's add one. There we go. They vibing. Let's yeah, focus on this one. I think they like each other. Right, I was doing some maths. I was counting mines. So there's only one missing over here. So that means what exactly? That means this is 5. 2 over here. They do like each other. You know, with a veteran like Smajet amongst us, I Suddenly feel very subconscious about not making any progress. I was doing so well as well. Just clicking away. There we go. Stream's been taken over by axolotls. There's an axolot of them. Definitely does improve the stream quality. I'm gonna put them back in the corner. They're getting a little bit too much familiar with each other there. Oh, that's scary. Never mind. Let's not do any green screen on the axolotl. That looks scary as fuck. Just trying to improve upon them, but they're already perfect. We all know that. I was working at... Where was I working at this time? Was it this? I keep losing track of where I was. Man, I'll manage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just getting distracted. Well, at least we're having a little bit of fun. Honestly, my first pet should be an axolotl, but I don't even know if they sell them here. Also, are there a lot of maintenance? Like, do they require a big-ass aquarium? Or do they just live in a fishbowl? I don't know. I don't know these things, and I should definitely know these things before I buy one. I've seen them portrayed in like medium-sized aquariums before. They're so dumb that they're high maintenance. Are they high maintenance because they're so dumb? They would swim themselves into extinction if it wasn't for us humans taking care of them. That reminds me, my older sister has a pet A pet turtle. Now let me tell you about turtles. They have a lot of personality. You may think like turtles are just slow, dumb animals, but they have so much life in them. They like walking up against doors because they know that doors can open. And if they just walk against it for long enough, at some point that door will open. They'll just keep trying. Yeah, turtles are hilarious. Lizards are like that too. Surprisingly, a lot of reptiles have a lot of personality in them. Almost forgot I still have my Monster Energy. Let's go. Can go all night. There's one here. So there's one there. You know a few people who own lizards. Oh yeah. I mean, lizards are awesome too. They regrow their tails. So I've heard. Lizards are great. I was on a vacation once on an island. I think it was Tenerife. So we had like a room there, right? And then this one evening, I was looking at the wall, like, cool, we've got this cool little image of a lizard drawn onto the wall. And I mean that's not far from reality. Like people sell like little statues of lizards and they hang them up the walls, stuff like that. We pointed at it, oh, that was cool. And then I looked back at it a little later and it was positioned somewhere else on the wall. That lizard was alive. That spooked me. It spooked me first, and then I thought, well, that's kind of cute though. Lizards are mostly harmless. Nice one. They're all following their lizard overlord, Mr. What's Mr. Facebook called again? Zuckerberg. If that's even his real name. Don't say that out loud though, Mr. Baum. If they found out we're onto them, that'll be the last time we heard of you. No. Figured it out. Figured it out. Some reason we made it back into this bottom region again. What are the cool pets to have? I had a bunny once. But that's, I don't know, I think that's very basic. He was awesome though. Called him Houdini because he always kept escaping his cage. I was still in, what's that called? Elementary school. And some days I would be late. And people would know why. I was probably late for school because I was still searching for my pet bunny. Because he escaped again. It was a very common occurrence. Little Houdini. We would improve upon the locks on the cage he was in. Over time, we would improve them and improve them, adding extra little safety measures in place, but he would get out eventually again. He found it like a challenge. What a fun little bunny that was. This little region here kicking my ass. He was the smartest bunny. He was the softest one too. Oh, I see. I call him Snuffy. Just probably also the most basic name you can call a bunny. That's basically just translate to Snuffles. But I was young and I didn't have a lot of inspiration at the time. I think he deserved a better official name. It wasn't until later that we called him Houdini. A Watership Down character. Hold on. Is that a reference I should know? Watership. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Dude, traumas. Nothing but traumas. I remember the soundtrack of that one. Read the book. Well, I mean, I don't even remember the story at this point. I just liked it for the cartoon. Sorry, your mom's allergic to fur. Oh, well, they're still well, they're still like snakes and shit, right? Just stick to reptiles. No fur. I should probably read the book, by the way. I mean, I don't even remember what the story is exactly about anymore. It's been so long. I would probably like to rediscover it. Echo here. Ah, it's staring me right in the face. I love it when it's just... when I've already solved the number, but I haven't realized it yet. But y'all screaming at the screen. Mr. Streamer, please pay attention. It's staring you right in the face. You should stick to rolling boulders up mountains. The game of Sisyphus. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Baum. Of course, I'm streaming at both Twitch and YouTube, and I do not have the chat thing on. Hold on, I can probably fix that though. Boom, put it on screen. Here, let little Axolotl read it for you. That would have probably made stuff more clear. Also, welcome Green GL. I'm sorry, I'll pay attention from now on. I'll just shift the blame towards these two cute axolotls that are distracting me. Up. They are indeed very cute. That cannot be denied. I have not named them yet though, so we're one step away from permanent attachment here. I can still remove them now, but what if we gave them a name? Let's see, the next step's probably somewhere in here. There you go. Been a long time for you, Green. You should, well, although technically not Minesweeper, it's the closest thing I can call this, because every number also looks at its own tile. So basically there are no mines, there's just a whole bunch of squares. I like to do the slow zoom. Right, yes, let's get back to this little corner. I think it's crazy if anyone ever completes this, but I'm sure a lot of people have done it. I just like to challenge myself to do some stupid shit like this. Yeah, 28%, it's not bad. I started at 24%, maybe 23% today. I mean, when I opened up the stream. I'm currently at the... Oh, let me check the numbers. It says 19 hours, but it probably hasn't counted yet my current hours. So like at least like 21 hours, I think. So if we extrapolate from that one, the whole thing's gonna cost me like 80 hours of play. 80 hours until I get the whole thing done. Let's make it a marathon. I'm kidding, I'm not making it a marathon. I'm not even joking. Imagine an 80-hour stream of just playing Minesweeper. I mean, I'd go insane after like 5 hours. Some mad lad might do it. Who would do such a thing? Any persons come to mind? What's the guy name again? Mogul something. He does some pretty extreme challenges. Ludwig, that was his name. Ludwig. I can see him doing it. Ah, this one's always looking at one of the ones from the 4. So it's like this. Exactly. They're like, imagine if you complete this grid, it loads up level 2. It loads up level 2. And it's twice as big. And you just give up. Alright, back with you. I would cry. I mean, technically, this is my one and only speedrun of this game. I could add a timer. 100 levels. Imagine that. One larger than the previous one. I mean, do they have like all auto-generated graphics, or are they still custom made? Because if they're custom made, I would respect that. Also, this one down here is the best. We unlocked it today. Just honk. I wonder if there's an X-stall in this somewhere. Probably the largest square over here. This is probably an axolotl. Honk. And some of the timer tag arenas I told you about are 8 days, but the timer is very lenient and you absolutely are able to take a ton of breaks. Okay. So it's like, it's basically just casual play, but just don't take forever. Just don't go AFK for a month and you'll be fine. I really want to like complete this region, but it's kicking my ass. And like pull out some advanced math on these squares. Thought I saw an achievement if you fill in like all the tiles on the bottom row, which you only still need 6 of. Sorry for the zooming in and out. I know it looks weird for you guys. So there's one here, there's one there. Yeah, we know that. Oh, there we go. There you go. You know of a community that would? I'm considering if you're about to drop the greatest joke ever, or if there's like a literal speedrunning community for Minesweeper. Mm-hmm. Let's increase the vibes a little bit. A literal Minesweeper community. I am down for it. See, I didn't know there was a Minesweeper community before today, but I can see that happening. There's VR chat Minesweeper, bro. I mean, I've got quite a few hours under my belt, but I'm not like you. Well, not like Smudget. He said he had over 1,500 hours or something like that. I have about 300 hours, which is still a whole lot for playing Minesweeper. I don't think most people come above like 2 hours of Minesweeper in their lives. Did I stumble upon a really small niche when I set my game to Minesweeper on Twitch? Did I just stumble into a den I'm going to lose a lot of hours in? What could challenges be like for a Minesweeper community? Did he make custom grids in the Minesweeper community? Like custom made grids, something like that? Kind of like how before Sudoku used to be these randomized grids, and then people started to like set their own puzzles, make up their own rules, and then Sudoku became huge. 50 mines on a 12 by 12 board. Oh wow. But then obviously in the way that it's like you don't have to guess, I assume. Let me refocus here because I haven't put down a square in like a minute. A lot of RNG. How do you guys feel about RNG in a Minesweeper game? Just like real life. That's how soldiers played Minesweeper. That's how true men do it. Alright, 2 here. That means the 3 sees all of them, so these are free. Not the final 50-50, yeah. Damn, it has like multiple metrics and everything. Consider me surprised. I never knew there was such love for the game. So I remember playing this Minesweeper collection game for like 300 hours. And at some point I could go through these grids so fast. Click, 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 click. Like this game that I'm playing right now, it's different. It's more it's more difficult because not every tile is marked. There's you know, you gotta play it differently. Every situation is a little bit different. But when you play Minesweeper, it all follows the same rules, and you start seeing these patterns, right? You just know like what a 3 in a certain position means. You can start clicking. When you get in the zone and solve those grids, it's very satisfying. I mean, it's because of that I started to also play this game, because I'm pretty confident about my Minesweeper scanning skills. And then the game threw a curveball at me, saying there's no mines and not every tile is marked, and also the numbers count their own tiles as well. And so here we are. Yeah, pattern recognition. It's at some point you can just turn off your brain and sweep them mines. It happens sometimes over here as well, when things go right. And then sometimes you just get stuck for an hour. Oh well. I can imagine something like a penalty. Like, imagine if you make too many mistakes. What would the penalty be? Like, maybe you lose the region if you make like 3 mistakes in a region. But then again, I don't think misclicks should count, right? Like they usually do count in Minesweeper, but there's so many squares, man. Imagine if you want to implement some sort of penalty in this game, yet it still be fair. What would it look like? How would you be able to tell whether a mistake was a mix? Well, so there's actually 2 ways in this game, right? So first of all, you can't really you can do something like this, and probably one of these is wrong. Since the numbers allow it, it doesn't mark it as wrong. It's not until you like start doing something like this, where one is obviously wrong, that it tells you to like you made a mistake. Something like that could count as a mistake. And finally, if you finish up a region, just every part is a region, but there's a mistake in it for some reason. Like sometimes a region works, but you still made a mistake somehow. Then you get a button allowing you to clear all your mistakes in that region. So it does keep track of that. Sorry, where was I again? I was over here. You would shuffle and remove a small chunk around where you made the mistake. That's not bad though. Like imagine me misclicking here, and then I have this like 5x5 area that just gets removed. You're like, ah, well, that's fucking annoying. But you can get your progress back relatively quickly. But it definitely removes any efficiency of guessing. I don't know. I like to think in terms of game design, and I think you should make this game fair. And that definitely does not mean removing all progress after one mistake. That's a terrible design idea. I don't know, something like a small penalty. I don't know. So there's a hint button, right? You cannot see it because Axelol is guarding it, but it's down there, bottom right. I would have made it so that if you use a hint, then you have to like click like 50 tiles to like charge it up again. So it's like a resource. Make it based on how many times you've used it or how far we are into the grid. Something like that. You can all probably see what I'm missing right now, but this should be solvable from just what we see on the screen right now. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. At least want to finish this region before we stop it. Although I still got a lot of time left. I think I'll stream for another hour. It's surprisingly calming to play this. But I'm continually thinking I'm still not using any energy somehow. Maybe the fact that I'm drinking Monster Energy is contributing to the fact. Oh, hold on. There we go. This boy right here. This boy right here. What Minesweeper is this? The worst kind. Let me do the dramatic zoom. It's this kind of Minesweeper. Dramatic reveal. Although it's also the kind of Minesweeper where there are no actual mines. It's just you and a giant grid. And every time you clear a section, a region, it fills in a little picture as a reward. Get you that nice dopamine hit. Did I ever play 4D Minesweeper? No. What would that even look like? You know, I gotta now look it up on Steam. Hold up. 4D Minesweeper. It does exist. Wow. Oh my god. That looks complicated. That's one way to learn about 4D. Damn. Yeah, I'll just stick to this very easy game. Oh, we nearly got the region complete now. I've heard about 4D chess as well. Some stuff you could pull in that game is insane. Although I haven't played it myself though. It's I don't know, just the concept sounds off-putting. Oh, off-putting is a strong word. It's like that math problem Rupert posted in the chat before. Sometimes something looks complicated enough that you don't start it. That's what I meant by it. Imagine having to learn quantum mechanics just to play Minesweeper. Oh, it's just missing one over here. I am close. There we go. Whatever's behind this region better be an axolotl. Imagine me finishing this up and then finding out I made an error. I got an achievement there, completing the entire southern border, but I'm also missing two dots. It's probably these. Yeah, these are still in. There we go. What is it? A metro. A metro. I'm kind of disappointed about this one. Not even a cute animal. Still nice, we did it. Man, good progress, good progress. Alright, top right, here we go. Easy. Should have started here from the beginning. And we're stuck. Not that much we can do with this. Should we add a celebratory axolotl, though? We did unlock a new part of it. Probably should. There you go. Got a new one. Joined the gang. That's a cool one. Coolest one so far. Axolotl gang. I don't know exactly at what point, but at some point this night the axolotls took over. It's never happened before. This used to be just me and a green screen, but now I think we've figured out the true direction of the channel. I don't think there are going to be any complaints about it either. Is this clearly an improvement upon what we had before? See that misclick? That would have been game over if this was true Minesweeper. I would be so on my toes though. That reminds me, I played this game called Islands of Insight. Anyone played it? Yeah, let me put a link. Where was it though? Somewhere in my list. Islands. There we go. Store page. Copy link. This one. Really cool concept for a game. It's a puzzle game, mostly about grids, but it's also an MMO. I just tried to square that circle, but don't worry, they're working on an offline mode. Point I was gonna make is there's this upgrade. You can, you level up, you get some XP. There's a skill tree, but the skills you unlock are like, you get a little bit more XP from clearing a Sudoku-like puzzle, stuff like that. And then there's one of these upgrades. You get double XP if you complete a grid without misclicking. On one hand, cool upgrade. On the other hand, suddenly clearing grids is intense. So you don't want to miss out on that bonus. Very cool way to increase your accuracy. I do recommend it though. It's a really fun game. There's some really cool puzzle setters made puzzles on that one. Especially recommend the puzzle grids. That's the real bread and butter of the game. The rest are just nice to have. There's these enclaves you can visit that have like specialized puzzles in a specific order to teach you new rules and stuff like that. Really nice. I have 100% all of the current content that's in it. All the curated content, that is. Which comes down to 137 hours. Which is only half of how much time I played Minesweeper. So, there's something. Really do recommend the game though. Although most of the negative reviews come from people complaining that it's online only. And I agree with them. It's online only and that sucks. Why would you need an online only puzzle game? That's like making this game we're playing right now online only. There's absolutely no interaction with other people. Yet it's online only. Really missed the mark on that one. And so the studio had to close because people didn't buy the game because it was online only. And now the few devs that are left are working on an offline mode. Should have done that from the start. Licking their own wounds. Oh, fail error. That's easy. It's GIF. Don't give me that GIF nonsense. If you pronounce it as GIF, you can get out of here. There's only one true answer. And don't give me that like, oh, but the creator said it was pronounced GIF. He can go GIF himself. It's GIF. Sometimes the creator of the format can just be wrong. Never met anyone who actually pronounced it as GIF though. That's I think a very popular opinion actually. Question number 2. Alright, bring him. Spinal belong on pizza. Well, trick question. If you're ordering Hawaii, it does. Personally though, not a fan. Yeah, I don't mind pineapple on pizza that much, although I wouldn't typically order it myself. There's something about the pineapple becoming, I don't know, the hottest thing on the pizza. You know how it's filled with water, which keeps the heat in. So then your pizza becomes slowly colder, and you start eating it with more confidence, and then you bite in one of those hot pieces of pineapple, and you're reminded on why it actually doesn't belong on pizza. Oh, there's only one here. There's only one here. So then this is clear. It's a cat. It's Luxembourg, Luxembourg. Easy. Actually, I've been there. Oh, it's not really a trick question. It is the truth. It would be the trick question if there was no capital. Kinda. You didn't expect me to know that one. I live in the Netherlands. Luxembourg is not that far away. We know about Luxembourg. But then you couldn't know that. Although maybe you could. Maybe you could have gained that from my accent. Final question. All right. I think I've been doing good so far. Oh shit. Oh shit. Guys. There's you made me look. Made me look. That's some horror movie shit. See, I can feel safe because it's a horror movie trope. Stuff like that never happens in real life. Right? Right? Not gonna lie. Question did caught me kind of off guard. Saw this video today about people who say not gonna lie. Or in all honesty. You know, who preface whatever they're saying with like, I'm about to tell you the truth, implying that they usually don't. Hmm? Can you really trust someone who says that? I mean, why even bring attention to the fact that you're about to not lie? Kind of sus to me. Very suspicious. It's like going to like an elementary school. So like, don't worry, not a pedophile. Well, geez, why'd you mention it? When you're on the first date, you shake hands. Hey, I'm Peter, not a serial killer. Excuse me? Oh, this floor is already done. There you go. There we go. All right. Fatal error. Question number 1. Dogs or cats? Damn. Cats, huh? Thought you were better on that, man. Joking, joking. Cats are alright. My sister owns a cat. Not the same sister who owns a turtle. Different sister. Oh, these two see the same too, so that's all clear. There you go. That's the solution. Spy divided by mouth. Ooh. That's like a bite out of the pie. You could call that person a pie eater. Dessert. Yeah. I had this, it works. This joke works. I had this guy call me out and he was English. No, American. Or some other country where they speak English. I don't know. So my name's Peter, right? He's like, how do you pronounce that? Because it's written with an IE. Is it pie eater? Now you can call me pie eater. I like that. Although it's just pronounced Peter, as if you would write it without the I. And now we've gone full circle, where I mentioned my dad's name again, which is Peter, without the I. Such a crazy household. I feel like I've talked a lot about my close family tonight. Y'all better not dox me. Yeah, that reminds me, I should probably rebrand sometime. I think on YouTube I'm using my full first and last name. Oh, that's fine for now, but that's probably not fine later. It's probably a bad idea. I'll rebrand into the axolotl guy. I call all my followers the axolotls. Bro, it actually works. I see a bright future ahead of me, filled with axolotls. I can have an aquarium in the background. Every major milestone with subs, we add another axolotl to the aquarium. Axolotls and well, ducks are cool too. I like ducks. I like geese as well. We can play Untitled Goose Game on stream. Because there's not many axolotl games on. Oh my god! I gotta back to Steam. It is. I bet you there's an axolotl game to play. Magic Axolotl, the game. Oh my god! It's like a turn-based fighting game. Magic Axolotl. Just $3. Comparable to games you've played. Cuphead. What's that game? Axolotl is dry. What's that? A precision platformer? That's made for me. I love precision platformers. Let's add that to the bin. An untitled axolotl game. I'd play that one. Dude, Axolotl is Dry is like a mix between Celeste and Super Meat Boy. I am down for it. Hell yeah. Dude, I'm putting it on my wish list. Sorry, yeah, back to the game. Back to the game. We're almost done. Almost finished the grid. The cat equivalent is a little kitty big city. What is that? Is that over here? Little kitty big city. Oh. What's that? Oh, it's like a 3D. Oh, I see. See, I thought the cat equivalent was, what was that name again? Where you play as a cat. It was like this one word game. What's it named again? You play as this cat and this Stray. Thank you, Stray. Yes. Dude, brilliant game, by the way. Such unique design. Can't praise the game. I think I also sped run that game, but only like once or twice. I'm having a lot of fun with that. Dude, you should finish Stray. It's such a sweet game. Lol. Only just read what Fatal Error said. Open the door, he's outside. Stray is such a... I don't know. Remember how I said, like, I get immersed? a lot and easily. Stray was one of those games for me where I just immediately fell in love with the world, and I just had to know more about it. Gotta let the X-Lol in. Just knocking at my door. But yeah, the world of Stray is such a fun concept for a world as well. Like, have it set way into the future and at a point where all robots became sentient and started to just copy human behavior, as if nothing really happened. Such an interesting idea. And then all the cats just... That's the funniest shit, right? Because everything, like, evolved and shit, but cats just stayed the same. Cats were good. Cats were perfect already. Get it? Perfect. That was an accident. Such a fun concept for like a dystopian world. I would easily play more of those games. So I ended up watching a lot of like theory crafting videos on it. Put that in the background while I worked. I got so into that world. Such a good game. Oh, and then of course, like that's just setting the stage for the game, but like the gameplay is such a vibe. Like the cat, you know, it controls so smoothly. Like a lot of the gameplay is also just exploring these environments. And then there's like the occasional chase sequence that, you know, to break up the gameplay. Miscount there. But those are like a few of them. All right, roll the dice. I don't trust your rolls. I'm gonna roll the dice myself. Doesn't Google have a feature like that? Roll d20. There you go. Oh shit, it's a 3. I did not have much luck there. You know, I could have just lied. Could have said it was a natural 20. But it wasn't. It was a 3. I'll lose to a 5 tile. Well, shit. I'm looking at a 5 tile right now. Gotta avoid them. There's so many 5 tiles, though. You Nostradamus or something? Are we getting close to, like... Oh, no. No, region 14 is this thing. We can finish just 69 tiles left. Guys. 69 left. Should probably leave this region as is. Nope. Nice indeed. I remember at some point I conditioned myself to seeing the number 69 in like license plates. It got to the point where I got distracted watching license plate instead of watching the road. I had to force myself to stop. It's a dangerous business. Imagine crashing your car and let that be the reason. Miscounted. Hold on. And it was a $5 well that I miscounted on. Jesus, fatal error. You should start selling. You should start buying lottery tickets. You know too much. Insane. Just mentioning, thanks everyone there who's watching. It's surprisingly more cozy in here than I thought it would be at the beginning. Thought I would just stream this crazy challenge, thinking like, probably not the most riveting gameplay, but it's still nice and cozy in here. We're having a little fun, little goofy fun. I'm glad I decided to stream tonight. We've got a quad bike. Quad bike, dude. Well, it's not a region done. 29% done with the whole thing. Dude, let's push on. Let's get this region done as well. Just 184. We can do 69 tiles that quickly. We can do this one in just as fast. Oh, it happened. One, two, three, four, five. So I'm recounting every 5 right now. I don't trust myself anymore. I'm asking the Dungeon Master for a reroll. Need to get rid of this abysmal luck. One roll. All right. Here we go. That doesn't work. All right, here we go. Rolling. 9. Meh. It's a big old meh. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's like the that's like the largest bad number. %50 chance of losing to us. I'm not good with 50-50. We'll see. I'm known for losing all my 50-50 shots in life. Good progress. This song sounds a little offbeat, don't you think? Still got it. Haven't met a 6 style yet though. Think I'm good for now. Oh. Oh. Maybe I should open up my eyes. Right there. I mean, all I need to do is solve what's in the screen right now. Can't be that bad. Where is the beginning though? It's like, you know, you like to, when you have like a roll of duct tape, or like scotch tape, stuff like that. You gotta find, you can't immediately see where the tape starts. You gotta peel it, right? That's what this feels like. Where do I start peeling this thing? Where do we peel? Ah, got something over there. Maybe I should just give up on speedrunning the game of Sisyphus and just start doing these chill streams all the time. This should just become a just chatting channel. Just vibing. Just procrastinating. Hold on. All right. Huh? Did I make a mistake here? It's one of these. So that's 4, 5, and 6 there. This one already sees all 3. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, I may have made a mistake in there. Any ideas for your Roblox platform game? Make the game of Sisyphus. You have to roll a ball up a large hill. That hill is filled with obstacles like Wipeout style. You gotta keep control of the ball. If you drop the ball in accident, you better hope it gets stuck somewhere down the line at one of the previous obstacles. Gee, I'm not sure if I made a mistake in here somewhere. There's one here and all these 3 should be like this. It's space themed. Ah. Is that all you got so far? It is a platformer still. So low gravity platforming. I know I made a mistake here, but like I probably made a mistake somewhere else, which is what made the mistake show up over here. Because I know with this 2 and this 4, this means there's only one tile over here. Oh no, this might actually be right. I was like, 1 tile should be here, so then 3 tiles should be here, but it's also counting the one over here. I think we're still good. These 3 were wrong. And it was because I was too hastily. I didn't count this one as well. Phew, yeah, I think that's good. I hope I didn't make any assumption based on that, though. I don't think I have. Good. We carry on. Script climber walls. I think it's quite amazing how much people can make within Roblox. I've never played it myself, but the fact that that's something that's already a game can have like so much creativity inside of it, to the point where creating content for it is a form of, content creation in and of itself. Where you can move left and right while climbing. When I think in terms of game design, whenever you latch onto a climbable wall, you just turn off gravity. Set your speed to 0. And then let the arrow keys do the work. Push the player a little left and right, up and down. And obviously stop moving once you release the button. That's how I'd make a climb a wall. Just fake gravity. Make the player float. Then again, I'm not familiar with exactly what you're making. I mean, up and down works the same way, right? Want to move up, we'll just force push the player up with a certain amount. Same with left and right. But when you're without gravity, the up, down, left, and right kind of works the same. Although, oh wait, hold on. Like, Roblox is 3D, right? So, guess it kind of doesn't work. If climbing is like on a vine, which you can approach from every side. It's different. Wait, but then how can you move left and right? Or is it like a wall of vines? Let's actually make some progress here. Because if it's like a wall of vines, you kind of lock the player position within the direction of the wall. It's not like I know. So here's the thing. I only speak with confidence because I have a lot of experience with like programming in Unity. Well, just programming in general. It's literally my day job. But also game design is like a hobby of mine. I promise at some point when I Alright, backstory time. So this one like a month. Not too long ago, I asked my my girlfriend, like, just come up with a word, any word, and I'll try to make a game out of it. So she said a word, and I took that night and made just a little gadget, right, to play with. And then the next day I asked for another word, and I built upon the same game and added something with that word to it. So I kind of challenged myself to make something extra, you know, build something on top of what I had based on that word or whatever the subject is that she chose, right? Ended up being some kind of air balloon based puzzle platformer. It's kind of like a game jam, I guess, in a way. Mini jam, I'm not familiar with mini jam. But I kind of promised myself that at some point I'll do this with the chat as a streamer. I'll go and play and make some type of game, you know, take 1 hour every day that I stream, make the chat vote on a word, and then I'll put it in. Set a timer for myself for 60 minutes, and whatever I put in there within that time, I put in there. Now we can do this for like a month, and then I'll just have to release whatever I made thus far. Mini jam is just a 3-day game jam. All right, yeah, okay. I know about game jams. I have participated in a 3-day game jam actually. It was at school though, and it was not like 24 hours. It was like just the 8 hours that you were at school, and then you went home, and the next day you start jamming again. I like doing stuff like that. I work best when in the time limit, I suppose. Whenever I set myself like a limit or a goal, it's way easier to achieve that than when you just say like, oh well, I've got this idea for a game, but it's probably quite large and it's gonna take me a lot of time to work even a vertical slice of it, and you know, before you know it, you're already demotivated. Yeah, right. I mean, Sometimes I play something, I'm like, oh man, I could have made this. Just didn't see, like, take this game for example. I could have made this. I didn't. And now someone else has my money. You get demotivated when you enter Roblox City. Dude, it's you know, the thing is, even when you don't finish a project, you will have still learned from it. And that's kind of how I look at it right now. It's like you don't really fail until you have stopped trying. Up until that point, you're just learning along the way. As long as you start up Roblox Studio again tomorrow or in a week from now, you haven't really failed at anything. Not that much left here. Heck yes, Mr. Baum. Welcome back. Yeah, we added one because to celebrate another section clear, region 14. Had to add another one. What happens when there's 50-50s? Well, so the upside is that there's actually no mines in this game. But like what happened a little while ago is that you can have made a mistake at some point which cascades into like multiple mistakes later on. So you gotta find your root error. And so far I haven't had to guess at all, because you kind of just work at some other point. If you get stuck, you just start somewhere else. So far I haven't had to actually 50-50 for anything. I'm trying to find a way in to like peel off more of this region right here, because this little region. See, here's the thing that I'm worried about. Like, this region is a neighbor of these two regions here, and I might require intel on these sides before I can break into this one, because I feel like I've exhausted what I can do with these hints. Oh, you did not see that. Oh, yeah. Did I do more? Did I? Hold on, let me just make sure. And hold on. I think it was something like this. I accidentally just swiped a big swat of it. So yeah, I'm almost done with this. 29% done. It's quite a project indeed. I think this was as far as I was with this. Damn, should not make mistakes like that. There's no undo button, so if I accidentally do something like this and I forget I did that, you might come across this later. But I kind of wanted to finish this section so I can add a fourth axolotl. This 7 and this 4. Can't be all 6 of them. So these must be... It's not a huge revelation, but it's something still. In fact, this 4 must be looking at all of the 7 tiles. You have an idea for the 3 floors on the left? This one. Do tell. Maybe I can see if I can beat you to it. This one basically only needs 1. Which means that even though this one needs 3, it must be 1 in this area at max. And then these 2. Oh, and then this one has seen 2. So that solves that. Click on the 3 tiles to the left of the top number. I mean, like these 3? I feel like I'm still doing it right. This 4 has 1 over here, which would be the same as this 4. So this one's free. To the right. Ah, this one. I mean, the top of the 4, I mean, you mean. I think I'm doing all right though. Slowly making progress. All the tiles to the right of the top one. You mean like these 4s? What are you on about? I'm... Instructions unclear. The ones right next to the top 4. All right. So this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. This is the top 4. What are you trying to explain to me? Oh, this one is just a single one around here. Bro, it's fine. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. And then when I get there, you can tell me you told me so. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2 here. So this one must be it. Gotcha. The tiles that touch the top 4 tile is directly underneath the 5. Hold on. Because we were talking about these row of 4 tiles, right? Put the 3 4s on the left. That's these. And then the tiles that touch the top 4 tile, which is this one, that is directly underneath the 5, yes, which is this one. Oh, you mean like the ones that are right now, like all of them around it? What's up with them? So everything that surrounds this tile, what about it? Only ones on the right. All right, so these 3 then. Okay, gotcha. So these 3. I think I'm starting to get what you're putting down here. I just realized that this 4 must at least see something of this 5, because I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that'll be the final one. So this 5 must be these top 2, one of these, which is the one the 4 is looking at. So this one's closed, which fills in the rest here. I got further. Click the 5. All right. I clicked it. I don't know what's gonna... It's either gonna be this or it's gonna be that. I don't know. I'm not sure what you're trying to show me, but if it's about blue the 5 and white the other tile, like this. But why? Because it's just a guess, right? We don't know this for sure. It could be like this. I'm not gonna be guessing. Don't worry, I've done all this so far. I'll probably figure it out. I got you. Trust me to be able to clear this. Although it'll probably take me like, well, I would say a week, but I'm not sure if I'll be streaming this for a week. I'll probably get it throughout the month. What was I focused on again? Sure. What's your luck stat, Fatal? You gotta roll. No, don't worry. I'll roll the dice for you. Let's go. Ooh, 5. I wouldn't start if I were you. I wouldn't trust the Wheel of Fortune if I were you. Man, I've been having low rolls on this one. I should probably stop rolling though. I mean, I had so many rolls below 10. So I think it's rigged. Could be rigged. One here, that means 2 there. Which means 2 here. 1 here. Hmm. Bella P. Whoa. Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a good week. How have you been? We've added some axolotls to the stream for good company. Oh, same here, same here. Not sure where you're at, but yeah, we got quite the heat wave coming up, which is why I decided to just chill stream tonight. Didn't want to put up with the camera. Got that key light shining in my face, which adds heat, and then when I play the game of Sisyphus, it makes my PC roar because it's not optimized. "100 degrees. That's in freedom units, right? It's like 20. It was 20. It's 24 degrees over here, but that's Celsius. Not sure how well that translates. I still don't know what the F stands for. C is Celsius and F is freedom units. I just can't clear this region. I've been staring at this elite region for like half an hour now. I'm gonna switch targets. I'm gonna go over here. Freedom of taxation is something you have nowhere. Isn't taxes the most what's it called, the most universal truth in life? What's this famous quote about it? I forgot the quote though. Mr. Baum. Yeah, well, that happens too a lot. Weather is a bit changing, right? Ooh, 35. That's way hotter than it's over here. 35. Well, let me put it in perspective, though. Usually it's like CF Hitler. But usually it's like 18 degrees. So when it's suddenly 25, it feels like it's really, really hot. Isn't Disneyland except for certain laws? Well, dang. I didn't know that. How did they manage that? I know like churches are. Like churches can get like tax exemptions. which I think is very unfair. Imagine being a billionaire and then like, you know what? That's also not pay any taxes. Walt Disney wanted to build a utopian society. Dude, and I'm sure like people would follow. But that's pretty insane. So this is like, let's make our own state. We can make our own rules. Doesn't that sound a little bit like a cult? Like they're being, what's it called recently? Like sovereign citizens, some shit like that. Yeah, we live here, but we don't follow the rules here. I choose to eject myself from this place, yet I still live here. I do pay taxes on anything I buy from the store, but you know. Imagine walking up to the register like, I'm just gonna take this because I don't really believe in money. So, thanks. Thanks for the stuff. Makes for some good videos though. That sovereign citizen stuff has been blowing up for some good content. Some people are so stupid. The jokes write themselves. Hold on, man. I'm behind on chat. Florida. Right, that's in Florida. That's the best public transport. Does it? Dude. I know I probably can't complain. Hold up. What's going on here? What mistake did I make? Was this correct? Oh yeah, it was fine. Oh yeah, like usually like theme parks have the best public transport. Well, that and usually like airports as well. Airports are pretty solid too. At least those that I know. What was I gonna say again? Oh yeah, so I live in the Netherlands, right? We probably have one of the most robust public transport in Europe. But let me tell you, it still sucks ass. This bus system we have going, it's basically run on the backs of senior citizens who do it as like what's it called, charity. Like half the public transit system works on the back of old people that do charity work, and they can just decide to not show up for work if they want to, because what are you gonna do, not pay them? So then sometimes you gotta factor into account the possibility that your bus might not show up. I know it's a first world problem, but it's so damn annoying having to explain it every time when you show up late for work and it's not your fault. Pay your employee. See, that's what it. And then the government is like, oh, you know, it's fine. We'll just make every ticket more expensive. So now the companies can pay for it again. Just make the tickets more expensive. And yet somehow they're still not paying their staff. But the tickets do get more expensive. Ain't that great? You have 1 hour and a half. Yeah. I have about the same, but that's with public transport. Which is why 3 out of 4 days I work from home. From the very room I'm streaming from right now. My personal man cave / working room. I only go to work once, like physically go to work once a week, which is tomorrow. So tomorrow I gotta wake up early. You know, because YouTube isn't paying me yet. Still gotta work. Please do subscribe. I'm gonna cheat the system. Oh, miscounted. See, if I do YouTube full time, I'll never have to worry about public transport again. That's a real life hack. Nah, we do YouTube just for the vibes. Because everyone here is so damn cozy. Yeah, I've been chipping away at that goal, the 500 goal. Let's exchange subscribers. Together strong. Yeah, I noticed there's a sub goal, you know, for 500. But the real goal is 1,000 because that's when you get ad revenue. There's no way people are gonna subscribe on my channel for a monthly sum of money on YouTube. My content is free. It will always be free. This is such a good song. I should probably get more. Should probably get another world record for the game of Sisyphus, because those videos, they rake in the views. I checked the other day, I was at 200,000 views. a month. See, I'm making YouTube a lot of money on those. I want to stop worrying about that though. I'm having too much fun here to worry about monetization issues and stuff like that. I'm gaming either way. I do it for free. I mean, I have been all my life. I was worried for a sec that when I had my son half a years ago, I would stop finding the time. But nothing changed. So I was like, well, if I'm gonna be this way, might as well, you know, stream it. It's less lonely that way because, well, my wife's not a gamer. I have a bunch of friends who also don't game. So I'm just glad to have like a cozy little chat with my subscribers right here. A very fun time. Oh, and my axolotls, of course. Can't forget about those. The cream of the crop. Yo, Tristan. It truly is. It's man, it's even 3:30. I said to myself, well, if it's 3 a.m., I gotta stop. But I'm just vibing too much. Can't stop. Can't stop. You know? Everyone's still here. How can I take that away from y'all? Can't just take away people's vibes. Yeah, just few more minutes, Tristan. Just few more minutes. You know what? I'll stop right after we finish this here puzzle. Right after we finish this here puzzle. Okay, where was I doing it? Well, I was here, right? Yeah, I was here. 30%, guys. Checked up right. 30% done. We're only, I think I'm about like 23 hours into this game. Let's extrapolate. I think I can do this under 70 hours. 70 hours will do. You're not familiar with the game, Tristan? You blown away by the amount of squares? Oh, look, 3-0. It's kind of insane, yes. But just know that it's all voluntary. Whatever pain and suffering I endure, it's all of my own choosing. Also, there's no bombs in this one. Every number sees itself also. It's just that you don't want to make a mistake and find out after you've almost completed the region. Because if you complete a region correctly, then it turns into an image and it locks out, Everything not filled in completely is still still out there, whether it's correct or not. That's how the game works. Just slowly chipping away at things. And because not every tile is filled, it's sometimes pretty hard to get progress. But feel free to chill here. Oh, well, oh, yeah, so the white ones are basically bombed then. The numbers, they indicate how many white tiles are within that 3x3 region, including itself. So you can see for this 5, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's easy. The rules are easy. Still, the entire grid is not easy. Although I really am considering taking a break for now. Yeah. Gotta stay focused indeed. But sometimes you get in the groove, right? And you can click through a whole bunch of stuff in one go. And you just can't get yourself to stop. You get in this flow state. Yo, Russ Wilma, you at 3 a.m. as well? You should be sleeping. I know I should be. Feel free to come and chill. Hell yeah. Exactly. See, the trick is to never learn. Well, you can acknowledge that you're making a mistake and then still keep doing it. That's a perfectly valid way to live. It'll be worse if you're making a mistake and not be aware of it. It's those 3 a.m. wisdoms. During the day, I'm not like this. Wisdom comes the later you get. You can also become Mr. Miyagi. Just sleep less. Oh man. The axolotls don't judge. They just observe. Yo, Mr. Baum, it's been a good time. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time. Also, everyone, subscribe to Mr. Baum. You released a banger video yesterday. Then subscribe to me optionally for the vibes. I'm stuck, man. Also, this emote right here. This is me sometimes when I play this game. Understandable. Although recently I haven't made any major mistakes, luckily. Oh. I mean, sometimes you find out you made a mistake when you're already too far into one of the regions. I had a headache from 10x10 Minesweep. Yeah. I mean, 10x10 can be hard. There's not a lot of wiggle room. You can get many bombs clustered together. Also, 10x10 is still on 100 spots, you know. Okay, it's not 41,000 spots, but it's definitely up there. Exactly. See, got another fellow programmer over here. At work, I sometimes spend the whole day looking for one mistake. And then I fix it, and it's pretty good. But it's still only one line of work. So my commit looks like crap. You win some, you lose some. Oh. Well. I mean, if you can code a little, you're a programmer. If you're programming, you're a programmer. I suppose you kind of get into the weeds when you're like when you're a software engineer. I started programming a long while ago because I wanted to make a virus. I was a young kid. It's something stupid. It's like, I'm gonna make something that makes your PC explode when you open it. Like, my frame of reference was like, you know, making a like a Windows form that full screens itself and then you can't click it away. Shit like that, just playing around. Those were young me dreams. Yeah, and then eventually I ended up actually enrolling in a software engineer class because I like doing it. And then I became a little better at it. So eventually when I graduated, I started working. It wasn't until then when I realized that just because you're good at something doesn't mean it's the most fun thing in the world. So that's why I'm sacrificing sleep at 3 a.m. to game a little bit and to stream, and I'm not sacrificing sleep to go and program. It's fine though. It teaches you a certain amount, like certain way of thinking. I think. Well, maybe that's just the 3 a.m. talking, but I don't know. Kind of always looked at many things very logically. But it gives you a certain amount of clarity when you kind of know how things fit together. Yo, Lux, there he is. There he is. The man. The man who I'm trying to beat this game. So Lux is also playing this game in his free time. And maybe even in his not free time. The goal is to beat him to it. That's my whole reason for playing the game. You're 20. Oh, you beat me to it then. Well, I started at 23 when I started streaming. Look, I did honk today at the bottom. Also the quad and the choo-choo train. Those 3 I finished. Thanks, Tristan. You should join the race. It's not too late to start. See, you can be sweeping when the rest is sleeping. That's how you get ahead in life. That's too funny though. Yeah, Lux, I saw you playing this almost the entire day. How do you hold it down for so long, man? I was gonna speedrun some more the game of Sisyphus, but given the temperature of the day and I was just kind of not feeling it, I decided to just do a chill stream, and it's been really cozy up in here. I've been enjoying chatting with everyone. Very fun. A 10-hour game, bro. Maybe that's maybe that's just to not scare people away. Like, you don't know the time investment this requires until you start playing. And then the counter doesn't go up to 1% until you're like already an hour in. Oh yeah, easily an hour, like yeah, a week. I extrapolated my playtime so far, and I think I'll probably need like over 70 hours, maybe like 75 hours to complete the entire game, which is for some reason something I am cool with. But you gotta be me for that to make sense. I love games like this. Look, you should totally play the one, the escape room simulator game. The new power wash simulator room is so good. So good. Oh yeah, Lex, but you know, we basically share the same taste. So that's true. Bro, I cannot. I have not. Well, I have played Elden Ring, the regular game, but I dropped it because I just can't find that intrinsic motivation to keep going. Even though I love games that are pretty challenging, I just don't have that in me. And so especially with the DLC, of course. I heard people were complaining it was hard, and I just can't, like, what are you doing? Wasn't that the whole point? Wasn't that the whole point? Bro, Tristan, I don't even want to think about something like that. Jesus. 9 is full square bar, yeah, basically. And 0 is full square empty. Ah. So they're just not playing it right. I was thinking about how we would make this game, like have penalties for doing the wrong clicks. I thought it would be like maybe every region has a set amount of errors that you have to be under. If you go over like 6 errors in this region, or maybe 3, I don't know what the balance is, then instead of just, you know, being able to continue, it clears the entire region. You have to start over again. But just a region, not the entire game. At least that discourages you from guessing. Nah, no miss. See, that's to save you from misclicking. That's not what I was saying. I was like, you have like multiple shots, but you can't misclick like 5 times, right? Misclicks don't happen that often. Maybe a little more often earlier in the game, but you get used to controls. Maybe there's a cooldown. Or like I said before, like you can get back those misclick saves by like getting 50 tiles in a row correctly. And then you're good again. So you're rewarded with consistent play. Also, it's getting really late. You know what? I'll slowly wind down. I still have to, you know, responsibilities tomorrow, stuff like that. Ooh, look at that misclick. See, this is the stuff I worry about. Like, you can do like you can have one misclick, but then you do something like this on accident, right? One streak, and then you blow through all the stuff in one go. So I'm not sure what the right answer is here. All right, really gonna stop now. Just almost. It's really stopping now. Just, I'm hovering the X button now. About to stop. Almost there. It's about time. Just gotta find the right moment. Any time now. It's just going so well. Like, why break the streak, man? Why break the streak? Like the moment I say I'm stopping, I get this insane streak. That's true. Oh man, why did you mention the damn birds? Like the moment I take off these what do I call headphones? The moment I take off these headphones, I'm gonna be hit with reality. Reality hits, and then I'm gonna feel bad, and then I'm gonna sleep. Insane velocity, though. Alright, now I really just this. That's it. I'm looking away now. There's nothing else I can put in. That's the end of the music. We are putting an end to it. There's no more room for the game. There's only room for the axolotls and a little bit of the overall progress in the top right. 31%, not bad. Really nice session, yeah. Really good progress today. Yeah, I mean, it was a really cozy stream. I might just have a repeat of this tomorrow. You know, who cares about speedrunning when you can go slow? Just have a little bit of a good vibe. Chat was amazing tonight. You're all amazing tonight. I wish you all a good night or a good morning. I mean, technically, right? It's already morning for some of us. I mean, it's 4 a.m. now. We're 5 minutes away from 4 a.m. So might as well. So tomorrow, I usually start at 12 a.m. By the way, 12 p.m. midnight. I start at midnight. I won't say it. I won't say it. No good mornings. Just yeah. Sleep well, Tristan, and the rest as well. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.